name is Erica, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite female characters of all time. So I tend to fangirl a lot, and I have a lot of favorite female characters. So I decided I would just name a few, and it's not only going to be book characters, but also some from video games, movies, and even a TV show. Let's just get right into it. So my first favorite characters are going to be from video games. The first one is from Mass Effect, my favorite video game trilogy of all time, and that is Commander Shepard. Obviously the FemShep version. Jennifer Hale is her voice actress, and she's absolutely amazing. In her voice, she shows the emotion so well for the character, and you know exactly what's running through her head and like how she's thinking, how she's feeling. It's just phenomenal. It's a very moving performance throughout the entire trilogy. So Jennifer Hale is just a star, and like if I could be like her one day, that would be amazing. FemShep is by far my favorite female in a video game. She takes everything these people throw at her and she gives it all she has. She's put in the toughest situations and she always has to make a really difficult decision, but with that she never loses herself or who she is and what she stands for, and she's always fighting for the cause and for the people who can't fight for themselves. She pushes through until the very end, and I literally get so emotional when I'm playing the last game because there's just it's so hard to watch. I weep through the entire third game, especially at the end when she's all beat up and she's just trying to fight, and it's just so hard to play, but FemShep is amazing and Jennifer Hale does such a great job portraying her character. My second favorite female character is from the exact same trilogy, and that is Liara T'Soni, who is the Asari companion. And the Asari are obviously one of the alien races in the game. Liara is absolutely amazing. She's beautiful inside and out. She's such a great person, and I think she's the only one to be with Commander Shepard. Liara and FemShep are my only ship in that game. I can't see them without each other. They have to be together. But Liara has probably the greatest arc in the entire trilogy. She starts out a little naive and a little soft-spoken, but by the end she is a whole different person almost. She still has her quirks and she still loves what she does. She loves her history of the Protheans, but she has this darker side to her because she has to go through this incredible transformation and this really tough journey to retrieve Shepard's body leading into the second game. She has this really dark, mysterious side of her as she becomes a shadow broker, and we get this second side of her. She becomes really, really powerful. She's one of the most powerful biotics, I think, and I just really admire her throughout the entire game for her love for her people and for Shepard and for what they stand for. My next favorite character is also from a video game, but she's from Skyrim, and that is Serana, who is the vampire companion that you gain in the Dawnguard questline. Serana is literally like one of my favorite characters ever, as I'm mentioning since she's in this video. She's so beautiful, and you start out like not really sure, because depending on which side you take, you'll be either on her side, but I've never been on the vampire side. I'm always on the Dawnguard side, and she's just so awesome. Like, she's so dark and kind of like, it's just really cool. Like, I don't know how to like, she has a really dark past and a really hard family life, and she still fights for you and she believes in you, and you can't like marry her, which is kind of sad. She's the most well-written character in that game, and they actually give a really great dialogue, really great choices, and I just love Serana very, very much. My next favorite character is Rose Hathaway from Vampire Academy. Rose Hathaway is probably my first bookish crush. She's really badass. She has a great sense of humor. She's also really confident, which sometimes can get a little annoying because she seems a little arrogant, but she's also really beautiful inside and out, and I love her confidence because it just radiates from her and it gives her a strong personality, and she's always fighting for her friends. She's very fiery, strong-willed. She won't let anyone get in her way, and she'll protect Lissa and her friends with all she has. My next favorite character is Inej Gaffa from Six of Crows. You guys know I was gonna put her in here because she's my favorite. Inej is like a little angel in that series because they're a group of thieves, but she's like the light in the darkness because she has so much faith. Faith is consistent throughout both books. She always calls to her saints. She uses them for guidance, very compassionate and forgiving. Even to Kaz, who can kind of be tough on her and doesn't always see just how amazing she is. She does so much for herself and for her friends, and she does it despite all the obstacles. She overcomes everything that they give her. My next favorite characters are from movies, and that is Claire Dearing from Jurassic World. I love Claire, as I've talked about in my book review for The Evolution of Claire, which you haven't checked out. I'll leave a link to that. She's driven, she's ambitious, and she always wants to hide the darkness from others. She's very protective and has like this motherly side to her that we don't see really until things kind of start to go downhill in Jurassic World. She's really great at problem solving. She's just like this radiant light. She doesn't let anyone stop her from getting what she wants. She runs in heels, and yes, she needed to wear heels. I stand by her decision to wear heels because it fit her character, and My next favorite character is Jyn Erso from Rogue One. Jyn Erso is like my little baby. Like, I love her. Well, I love Felicity Jones a lot, but that's like a whole nother. Jyn Erso has a really rough past. She's grown up on her own. She doesn't trust easily, so it makes it a little difficult to break through her shell. She may not start out wanting to fight for the cause, but then she ends up finding love in that and what they stand for, and the path that her father leads her to is what she truly starts to believe in. And at the end of the movie, she has so much hope, and she doesn't even know what they've done. They literally saved the day, and she has no idea, but she still believes that they did something right. And I just love that so much about her. I always cry at the end. Oh, she's amazing. I love Jyn. My next favorite character is from a TV show, and that is Emily Prentiss from Criminal Minds. I could talk about Emily Prentiss forever. She's literally bae, and I don't like using the word bae, but I love her. Emily Prentiss is like the best thing to happen to that show, including JJ, which I love JJ very much. But Emily Prentiss left, but then she came back because CBS like ruined her. But she like is just, I don't even know what to say about her because she's just so. That one episode where Reader's stuck in that chapel thing, and she says she's the FBI agent to protect him, and then at the end they like hug. She's just so smart, and she also knows like a ton of languages, which is also really cool. I just love her. Like, she's really good at what she does. Oh, and then she just stands by her team no matter what. Like, they sacrifice so much, and then she gets in trouble because she's trying to do the right thing for her team, but then she could get fired for it. She still goes back and she does the bad thing, but it turns out okay because she stands up for them and what they do and how they go against protocol. I think she's really good, and I was sad that Hotch got kicked off the show, which is a whole other story. Well, Thomas Gibson, but I think that having Emily back really kept me going. My last favorite female character is Elphaba from Wicked. So that's like a book and a musical, but you know. I read the book when I was like 12 or 13. It was in junior high, and then I fell in love with her story. I loved seeing her as a little girl and how difficult things were for her when she was a child, but then as she grew and went to school, and then school was really tough for her, but then you see her overcome those obstacles in that bullying because she's so different from everyone else, but she still has so much love for people. She wants to help them out. Everything she does kind of blows up in her face, and it's just sad. It's a sad story. She has a few friends, but then Glinda really helps make a difference. And every time I watch the musical, when Elphaba walks out for the first time during Dear Old Shiz, I start to cry. She's the underdog, and I love her for it because that's how I've always been. I've always been like the band geek or like the drama kid in school, and people don't think that's cool. And band people and choir people and drama kids are always the best, and that was like what I lived for. But Elphaba is my love, and I just always love her story. I love the Wicked Witch of the West now because of Elphaba very much. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a nice little thumbs up, and let me know down below some of your favorite female characters of all time, whether that's from a book, movie, TV show, anything. If you guys want to keep following me on this booktube journey, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ErikaAGobble. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!